Are you sure you're ready?
Do you want to give me a countdown?
No.
Mission failed.
All right, welcome back to the podcast.
Hi, welcome back.
Insert zombie coming out of the grave because we're not dead.
Surprising.
Surprisingly. So, Jared, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How's school going?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good.
On break right now, so I'm having fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so episodes we've done so far. We've done Who We Are.
Yes.
The next one. Oh, fuck. What did we do?
Oh god. That was just us shooting shit.
Was that... Oh, was that Shower Thoughts? That it wasn't Shower Thoughts and we just ended up eating a lot of food?
Yeah.
Yep, and then we talked about Disney.
Yeah.
Yep. The third one. That was technically our not episode. It was like bloopers of what should have been our third episode.
Yeah, but it didn't work out too well.
Nope. Then we had the actual third episode, right? Because that was the tier list. So this is the fifth.
Yes. Technically fourth?
We're somewhere in there.
I don't know.
We're somewhere in there. All right. So, well, I have quickly put together... So we were going to play Magic tonight, but all of our friends are either sick or bowling. How fun for both. And then there's us, who are currently going through D&D spells and about to be some level 10 characters in D&D for a past Christmas one-shot for New Year's.
Yep.
Yep. All going to be online.
That'll be fun, though.
It will be. So, Jaren, talk about your character. That's the segue.
That's okay.
That's the segue.
Fuck.
You don't have to like go into like stats. Just like I know you said backstory was the only thing you hadn't said.
Because I didn't think about it.
No.
Since we're gonna be Christmas themed, I was gonna be an elf who, after fucking up on the line, was sent to work as a chef. So that's his backstory. That's all I got.
I mean, that's a normal D&D backstory. It's like the last time I came up with a backstory that went in depth, it fueled the first chapter of our D&D experience.
You do realize I am still DM mode. My idea of making like an OC NPC is still like holding that back. Like, don't give him too much, or else it'll seem like you're forcing him down the player's throat.
Mm-hmm. And then there's me, who hasn't done the Curse of Strahd in literally almost.
No, so you're still in the perfect
half.
mode for it. You can still be like, I got an absolute banger for this one.
Yep, and just trying not to spill out too much.
Yep.
Yep. So, wait, what's your character's name?
Topper.
Topper. I like that.
Yeah, Christmas tree.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. I like that. Well, that's a lot more clever than mine, so.
Well, as an elf.
Yeah. I'm a human named Mike. You can't get any more human than that.
It's pretty human.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, I wanted to come up with something, like, I was like, okay, Christmas themed, trying to save Christmas or ruin it. Who would do it? and I was like, okay, let's come up with a human. Let's just be base human, not going to be an elf, nothing crazy. What about a human named Mike? Mike. What a plain guy. Mike. So then I thought, okay, what is a stereotype for Christmas? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, what about, like, it made me think of Turbo Man. That's what made me think of it. But I was like, I don't want to be a barbarian again.
You don't?
No, I didn't want to for this. So I was like, okay. I was like, what if I take the backstory of Turbo Man, take Arnold, but make him less buff, more normal, but he's a monk. And he is the way of the drunken master because he's always a drunk for Christmas.
But put it a little too real there.
Yeah, I know. So it was like that's the spin I put on it. But Way of the Drunken Master Monk is very terrifying. Like, there are some pretty good abilities in there that I cannot wait to use for that night.
Oh my god.
It's going to be good. All
Oh.
right. So
You picked a Christmas character and picked a drunk father.
absolutely. But it's great. It's like I can just act drunk the whole night. Originally, it was gonna be New Year's, so it'd be on par with like everyone drinking
Yeah.
or like participating in something. So it'd be fun, and it would literally be like he shows up. He'd start off sober. That's how we start, and then you slowly work into it.
You slowly work into him just being like, shit's going down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get drunk.
Like it'd literally be like, oh no, like there's an avalanche. Quickly run this way. I don't know what Hess is gonna have us doing this. I know there's probably way more, like, there's more intrinsics to it than just an avalanche of snow for Christmas themed and saving Christmas. But who knows? It might happen. But literally, it would just be like, no, you, and it's mother, like God, like it's like
No.
like he just starts drinking like at the worst possible times, or like right before fights. Okay, I did kind of skip over something. I actually skipped over a lot
Okay.
of the topics I had planned. And if there's any background noise, Josh, you should have put the cats in the bathroom because they're just playing with these gigantic boxes you've left in the kitchen from Christmas.
They're having fun.
They are. So, Jared, speaking of Christmas, that just happened lately. What'd you get?
A lot of gift cards. That's
gift
that's
cards?
my Christmas now. It's a lot of gift cards
Fair
and
enough.
candy. That's
Did you give any funny or cool gifts to anyone?
my girlfriend. And that's about it. Everybody else got money.
Ah, that's fair. Well, I can definitely say, so this is probably gonna be the shortest topic because it was like I figured we're older, we don't really get too much.
You're right.
Like I got a coffee machine.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's like a little Nespresso machine. It's got like little pods that are really expensive, so I'm probably just gonna use the ones I have now and then realize how expensive it is. But it's just like a more expensive K cup for a Keurig. But it looks really nice, and I wanted to try it for a long time. But what I was gonna say is one gift I gave away that I thought was really funny, but to my mother and my grandmother is not a joke. It's just straight up they like it. So I was like, oh, well, that's not fun anymore.
Oh no, what'd you get?
So we always do a secret Santa between me and all my siblings, and then we have to buy for that one person. Well, I did buy for that one person. I bought for my little brother, and I bought him $50 worth of Chick-fil-A sauce.
My God.
And on top of that, I bought him a gallon of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce because that's all he asked for. He simply asked for a bottle of each, and I got him more. I went above what he wanted. But not only that, on top of each one of their gifts, because I ended up getting each one of them something stupid,
Uh-huh.
like other than Tegan's. But it's like Tyler's was like probably the most dumbfounded. It was Trophy Bass for Windows 95. So like he could, and he asked me a hint. He goes, Josh, can I get a hint for like what my gift is? And I was like, yeah. If you can play it, I'm shocked, and you have way too much money to spend on it. He's like, what? And it was strictly the fact that he was not going to find a 1995 Windows computer to play it on and download it. Like, it'd probably take a year to download.
That's so stupid. I love it.
But on top of that, in each one of their gifts, so mind you, Tegan's was all like sauces and stuff. I packed it into a box. And as you dug through the box, it was just a bunch of bottles of Chick-fil-A sauce, the gallon of Sweet Baby Ray's, and then at the bottom was a tiny can of Beanie Weenie. Because I thought the name was funny.
Beanie Weenie.
But then, like, I got it for each one of them, and even my little sister was like, really, Josh? And I was like, I thought the name was funny. And then my mom was just like, I'll take them, because, like, she just genuinely eats Beanie Weenie. And then for our white elephant exchange at my grandmother's house, my grandmother so happened to pick my box, which had 3 cans of Beanie Weenie in it. wish these. She said, "Thank you, I will eat these later." And I was like, "What the fuck? That wasn't supposed to be an actual genuine gift, like genuine gift."
Didn't go quite where you thought it did it?
No. You know what? I actually think this might be. I don't know what the name of this episode's gonna be because it's very sporadic. Maybe sporadic. I don't know. But I've been jumping around this list that I came up with and brainstormed for the past couple minutes with Hess online.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm just gonna jump around. None of this is gonna make sense.
That's okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you kind of segued at this already. Jaren girlfriend ?
Yes.
You have a girlfriend. You beat me to the dating game.
No, you beat me
by
years.
That doesn't count. You beat me,
first girlfriend.
Okay, but
I'm 24.
Outside of high school. Okay.
Count.
It kind of counts. It does.
Not really.
It does. You guys go on dates and stuff, and
yes.
I don't know, probably watch all of Star Trek, or I don't know.
I need to watch Star Wars with her.
Has she not seen Star Wars?
She's seen the first one, the literal first one. She's seen Phantom Menace, and that's it.
Oh,
it's such an opportunity. She knows the twist, so it's not like I can hide that from her, but you can understand that.
Okay. I was a little scared there. So my segue for this of you having a girlfriend, there was going to be no other topic or context to you having a girlfriend. It's just Jaren has a girlfriend. Add an applause noise. Da 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 da. And then I was going to tell you about my dating game right now.
Uh huh.
You want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay. So, I hope I can pull up everything about it. Oh no. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. So I don't know if I ever told you this, but I have a Tinder.
Okay.
Yeah. Bet you didn't think I actually...
Shit.
Is he biting your foot?
He's scratching at me.
Hey, stop it. Come here, dummy.
Ow!
Give me your back leg.
Let go of that.
Let go of his foot. Ow.
Should have kept my shoes on if I knew you were going to be a dick about it.
That's my cat. I have a cat.
I have two cats now.
Yeah, I have two cats. Did I ever talk about that on the podcast?
No, because I didn't have them last time.
Yeah, I didn't have them. So I have a cat named Bubba and a cat named Callie. Very original names. Bubba is named after a dumpster, and his brain is literally a dumpster. And he's currently biting Jaren's foot. Actually, he's just holding onto it now. He's waiting.
There we go. You let go, you little shit. Get away from my foot.
Crazy cat. Anyway.
Hold him closer to my other foot! God damn it!
Anyway. So, I have a Tinder. And... So, some of the information is correct.
Oh no, are you catfishing people?
You know what? Actually, I kind of am.
Is it meant to be serious dating?
No.
Then no, you're not catfishing.
Damn it.
Kinda actually.
What if
if they see it as serious, then yes, it's your fault.
I've gotten likes, but the profile is not complete, and I don't pay for it, so I can't see who likes me. Unless I go through.
Pay for Tinder?
I guess it said something about 50% off. I don't know what that. What are you paying for? Dates.
It's not dates.
They're not. That's a sex hookup. That's all that is.
Come on, you little shit! I finally got you away from my foot.
But so I'm gonna show you this, and then I'll put screenshots of it on the podcast, so I give myself extra work to do later.
Okay.
My Tinder profile is called Beefy Frito Burrito.
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely not catfishing then.
No,
you're not even a
not.
person.
No, I'm not. I am not. I'm an inanimate object. I am a food that is made
I'm
up
sorry
of tons
if I have
of
made
objects.
you worry about that because you have nothing to fear. You aren't a person.
Yeah. So, my name is Beefy Frito Burrito. Age 23. I'm less than a mile away from myself. Crazy. My job is just called savory meat.
Savory meat.
Yep. I'm straight. I'm a male. And then here's my 3 photos.
It's okay. Okay. Okay.
And if you didn't know,
It's just a beefy Frito burritos.
if you didn't notice the last 2 photos, the only difference is one is slightly more zoomed in. So of all the photos of a beefy Frito burrito, of the 3, 2 are the same. One is just slightly more zoomed out than the other.
That's really funny.
And then, the About Me tab just says, "Don't you want some of this before Taco Bell replaces me?" Question mark, emoji of winky face, in parentheses, epic backflip.
What?
And then, at the end of it, at the end of all of this, not only is it beefy Frito burrito, apparently the profile's not done, so there's probably more I can add. But you can have an anthem. So it's supposed to be like, I'm assuming like, just like the song that describes you, your favorite song or whatever.
Okay.
Mine is I Ate You For My Breakfast by Marvin Cease. Which, if you don't know that song, all I can tell you is to go look it up.
Okay.
But it's basically about a man who's very hungry, misses breakfast, and then decides to take this part out. He
Okay.
and it's just, he makes a ton of songs like that. Like, there's on your tongue, till like baby.
Okay.
That one got played in the car on our way back from Zach gambling.
I forgot about that one.
Josh removed the, I don't know. Just remove you, so it's just Jaren talking the whole time.
Don't.
Oh! I got a TikTok update for you.
Okay.
Technically I have 2. One can turn into a longer topic if we want it to, or we just don't do it.
Alright.
Okay, TikTok update. So, I didn't know this until I saw a video on TikTok. This was a long time ago. So I probably already showed you this and forgot. So, you know the song Teenage Dirtbag, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. So like the music video, like it starts by like the one girl like singing, who's like, "I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby," like that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a dude.
I can see it.
That's the lead singer singing that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he straight up goes from that voice to just normal like singing. Or just like one of the singers like does it. 'Cause I saw a video of him doing it and I was like, what? And it matches, it fits.
That's okay. Okay.
Just accept it.
Yeah.
uh
I'm gonna just accept it and leave it.
yeah. Never mind. Fuck the other TikTok update.
Fuck the other TikTok update.
Fuck
okay.
TikTok. No, I like TikTok. It's fun. It's too addicting. Oh, speaking of addicting, Jaren, food.
Yeah.
Not, well, I mean, probably about getting food after this, but
That's kind of what I thought you were saying, but okay.
well, that too, yeah. Ooh, we could go get me from Taco Bell. Actually, they don't have it anymore, so I'm no longer available on Tinder. Sorry, ladies.
God damn it.
The
Why
Rizzler. The Rizzler. Joker. I'm gonna do the gritty, Batman. No, Joker! Don't do the gritty! I'm wittowing. Jaren, I have some controversial topics I talked about with Hess before
Okay.
you came over. Actually, as you walked in. Do Fruit Loops have individual flavors?
No. It's just food
No.
dye.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page. Me and Hess both also agreed. But there's another podcast I was watching on TikTok of these 2 guys that argue all the time about topics that they do. And one of them was someone saying that like the red Fruit Loops are their favorite, and I was about to have like an aneurysm.
You're
Like-
about to fucking go.
So now that we've talked about Fruit Loops, and that argument was quickly discussed because it wasn't an argument at all.
No, not really.
Do Skittles? Now, I'm not talking like if you buy a different pack of Skittles. Like if I pick up
Okay.
normal versus wild berry, obviously there's a different flavor to that. But I'm talking like if you buy a normal bag of Skittles, or you just buy the one wild berry bag of Skittles, or like the smoothie one, do all of them in that bag taste the same, or are they different?
That depends. Regular Skittles? No.
Yeah,
They don't have different
No.
flavors. I don't think they do.
I agree.
I could just have dead mouth and I don't taste it.
Yep.
Unless you buy one of the special packets where it's just literally like orange is grape or like mystery or whatever the
Oh
fuck.
yeah, where mystery is actually just... Dude, that's the biggest lie in the world. Like, mystery flavor.
Yeah. It's...
Like, literally Airheads came out and was like, hey, yeah, mystery flavor is literally just a mixture of all the flavors. There's not actual mystery flavor. And, like, it pissed me off. But, no. I agree with you. I think that, like, the normal one, there's no difference. I can eat... Ooh. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah. I can eat... I'm getting off top. See, I'm starting to, like, sneak my way around the Skittles now. I do believe all the original Skittles taste normal. But if you eat like a wild berry or a smoothie, they do change. But now, I have a question. Because I've heard this. This is another... I'm just now coming up with this one. I've heard it both ways. Because I was about to say like different colors of the Skittles and then say like, oh yeah, these two taste the same. Is it brown or is it purple?
For...
The original Skittles. There's red, there's orange, there's yellow, there's green. But is it purple?
If it's a rainbow,
Or
it's
is it
purple.
Brown. But it looks brown.
It does.
Is it purple?
But has anybody has the slogan "Taste the Rainbow"? Have you ever thought, yeah, there's a brown in rainbow?
No. But it looks...
You see that,
But it
then.
looks brown. It looks brown.
Yeah.
Like, it literally looks like if I had a rabbit, that was a shit that came in the bag. Like, they somehow got to it first. But no, I was going to ask you that because I was about to say, like, yeah, if I try the red versus the brown, and I was like, wait a minute. Is it brown? Or is it purple? I was like, package it's purple, but you pull it out, it looks like shit.
That's the point. You said
is
it
not-
right there. Why did you argue with me?
I don't
then?
know, because I believe it's brown because of like how it represents. It's like if I like, oh
Do
yeah,
you want to be represented by a food?
why? Because I'm brown.
You said it. You said the represent. Don't pull this back on me. Don't you try to gaslight me.
That's like me when I literally apply to any job and it asks if I'm Hispanic or white, and I put white. But if I walk in, like if there's like a friend that's hiring me, they're like, you straight up lied to me. You lied to my face. I know you're like 0.2% Hispanic.
You just don't go outside.
Yeah, you're right. I don't go outside as
It's
much.
okay, neither do I. It's just easier to tell from me.
Yeah, not as much as I used to in high school, but obviously because of football and stuff.
Yeah.
Did I ever show you a photo of me of what I look like? I probably won't show this. I might show this on the podcast. We'll see. I have a photo of me I found that is me. Oh wait, here's a photo of you. There you go.
When the hell? Oh God.
You don't remember that? That was the Halloween party.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was when you became the pimp wizard.
That was when I. That was because Hess was a pimp, just a straight pimp.
He was just straight up a pimp. You were a wizard. Put them together. Boom. Pimp wizard. And then I'll insert the photo of pimp wizard because I can't find it. Oh, here I am. Here's me, my senior year. Look how fucking tan I was.
Look at this
Damn,
dude.
buddy.
That is straight up fucking Donald Trump tan. Like that is like
You
fake tan.
looking groom.
That's fake tan. Look, I have like look up here toward like the hair. First of all, the hairline's still there. That's crazy.
Look at the top of
Second
his head.
of all, like there's like a slight like tan mark right there, like where I'd like wear a hat, but my face is still tan. That's crazy.
It's a little funny.
Oh, okay, I got one. Jaren, this is what you walked in on when we were when I was talking to yeah, this is what you walked in on. Oh, don't look! Don't look! Don't look! I was playing Subway Surfers. Anyway, so me and Hess were talking about different topics to talk about on the podcast. None of them being super relevant, other than New Year's resolutions, but we're gonna get to that. But the one that we had talked about was what subtype of bending do your friends think you are?
Bending as in...
Like air bending, water bending,
so,
fire bending.
Avatar The
earth
Last Airbender.
Yes.
Earth bending, water bending, air bending, fire bending.
Yes.
And then all the subtypes.
Yes, and the subtypes.
Okay.
So
like blood bending, or metal bending,
yeah,
lava bending, all those weird ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this for each one of our friends. Well, no.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So like when I say each one of our friends, it's gonna be like I can't say each one of our friends because like we're friends with everyone.
Do we get to pick our own, or do you think we have to do each other?
We'll have to do each other.
Okay.
So maybe we won't do like the whole friend group. We'll just do we'll do us, and then I'll say what Hess and Chloe said because I was talking to them.
Okay, so you have some feedback on this.
Yeah, I got feedback. That's what I was asking before you came in.
Okay.
So first of all, it's ask your friend which sub bending matches you. So we have metal bending, blood bending, lightning bending, lava bending, healing was one, combustion bending. That's like the
shooting from your forehead bending.
Yeah. Seismic sense, which is like the...
That was an ability.
Yeah, it was kind of... Yeah,
that didn't count.
No. Well, the last one also, I think, fits into that category, but it's flying.
That wasn't a sub bending either.
No. But it's like... those were the ones that came up for some bending for this video. So, I asked Hess this. I said, Hess, what do you think me and Jaren are? What do you think he said for you?
Oh, God. For me?
Yeah. What do you think he said?
Out of the sub bendings.
Out of the sub bendings. If you need to look through them, you can.
No, I'm just going to straight guess.
Okay.
I'm going to say combustion.
Really? Do you have a reason why you think he said that?
Explosions would be fun, and that's the only I'm not thinking his thoughts. I'm just thinking
straight up.
I'm just thinking.
Explosion
let's be honest.
Coming out of your forehead.
Let's be honest. If I was walking down the way and I go, "What's that?"
Boom! Boom! No longer exists. Oh, there go the cats.
There goes the cats.
Okay.
How about you?
Okay.
What do you think I am?
What do I think you are?
You can't list off what he says before we get through ours.
No. True. Yeah. Let's do ours first. Okay. What do I think you are?
Yes.
Of the subtypes. See, I hate it that I already know what Hess said because I agree with him. But his reasoning is so much cooler.
So you better get the second best then.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, no, I only agree with him because of his reasoning. Then I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But if I was going to say if you were one... no, I don't know. I think Hess is right.
Oh.
I'm going to go lava bending.
I'm
going to go lava bending strictly for the fact that it's like, oh, earthbender, but pissed off. Which is kind of like your thing of like what you said for Hess.
Yeah.
What would you say for me?
For you. For just the subtypes.
Just the subtypes. Not the normals, just the subtypes.
I want to say lightning.
Really? That's not because I'm wearing blue?
No.
Okay.
It's not because you're wearing blue.
Lightning. Okay.
And if I remember in the show, lightning wasn't even being mad. It was just what the firebenders learned from waterbending.
Okay.
I don't think you're a waterbender. So I gotta go with fire. And I think lightning works the best for you.
That would be really...
I don't think you work so well with earthbending.
Okay. I can see that.
If that makes any sense for you.
That makes sense.
You're a pretty fluid person, but I don't think water works, because you can be pretty chill.
But it's like...
But I know you can fucking point and kill.
This is true. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Alright, so you said I was lightning. I said you were lava. Okay. So now this is what Hess said for you, and this is what he said for me. So Hess also said that you would be lava bending, which is, I was like, I agree with him.
Yeah.
I could not come up with a better reason for why you'd be lava bending than what he already said. So what he said, he goes, Jaren would be lava bending. I said, why? And he said, and I quote, he has the strength to use it, but the knowledge not to.
Damn, why does that feel so fucking intense?
That's what I said. I was like, that is straight gas, my friend. I was like, what the fuck?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, I can't beat that. And I can't say anything else because that sounds right. Like, it just sounds like that's the right answer on the quiz.
Fuck.
Even though you're like, no, this is justifiable. No, it's not. It's lava bending.
This went from philosophy to just straight facts.
Yeah. So the next one, Hess said that I would be... He goes, there's two ways that he'd think about it for me. He goes, one would be for my profession and how I act. And the other one is strictly on how I act. So the first one for my profession, he said healing, obviously. I work in the medical field. He goes, you would be willing to heal others before you heal yourself anyway. Then he goes, but if I was going to go straight up just you, he goes, I would strictly say metal bending or seismic sense. Because it's strictly the fact of wanting to protect others. So I'd mostly use it to protect others.
I feel like you'd go for
and just
seismic
being
sense
in like
more than
and just
that
being
reasoning.
like more like observative and aware.
I'd put you more seismic sense then, because that's just useful in general to just stomp your foot and go, there's my keys.
Yeah, and be like, oh, there that is. Or, oh, there's a guy around the corner. Or like, oh, there's my card.
Yeah, you just kind of go, boom. And you just have to keep one little thing, in your car, you just keep a song playing, or you just, anything like that, you got it.
And then, so, I didn't get Chloe's reasonings. I'm assuming she went strictly off of, like, our personality.
Yeah, that's kind of where that went.
So, I asked Chloe what she thinks of us. Just in general, like, she genuinely thinks we're horrible people. No.
Cool.
All right.
It's the kind of vibe I want.
Chloe said that you are air.
Just, I'm flying?
Yeah.
God, I'm afraid of heights.
Well, like, okay.
I'd be flying really low.
Okay, sorry.
It'd be just me hovering. I wouldn't walk. But my feet would just be barely touching.
You would only use it when you trip. Like, that's strictly when you would use flying, is that you just... Oh, okay, I'm okay.
I'm okay. My God, it's so less impressive if you think the guy who's flying wouldn't go above his house.
Would not go up higher than 5 feet.
Yeah. Just like, oh, he's flying. Oh, he's pretty... I could get him with a stick.
Oh, yeah, I could like, pull him down with, like,
I could jump up and just grab him.
I could just hold on like a branch. And Chloe said for me that I'm water, which also kind of goes towards that healing. Because she's like, Josh, you're kind of unpredictable.
Yeah. I like how most of us kind of like picked water for you mostly.
Yeah. Well, I'm also wearing blue, so that could be another thing.
It's not like everybody saw your blue sweatshirt.
No, but you did.
Yeah?
Cass and Chloe didn't.
But you usually wear blue.
So now between us. So technically, Chloe had said like the normal type. So she had said that you were air and I was water. Hess did the subtypes. So now if you were going to say, for me, what normal type would I be, what would it be?
Oh, shit. I would say water. But okay. I think you fit better in fire.
In fire?
I really think you fit better in fire.
Why is that?
They're never really that angry. Like, most of the time, the main people you meet in firebending are angry.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like in the show. Yeah. Yeah, in the show, everyone's like fucking.
But that's
a
the
dick.
people we were meeting. But
Yeah.
any other time they speak to like a firebender or anything like that, or any time a other firebender gets a word, they're pretty fucking calm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're kind of
Like
kind
all
of
the
right on, yeah.
like if you look at all the soldiers when they have all the jokes,
Mhm.
those guys are firebenders, and they're just chilling.
You're
I
right.
think it fits you better because the waterbenders seem too calm, too set in their ways, and too like stiff.
Oh, see, look there, special offer, 10 minutes left, 50% off Tinder.
What the fuck? That's weird
Tinder,
as hell.
Tinder Gold. I don't even know what that is.
Or airbending. So my opinion
Okay.
for you, water would be good because it fits sort of your personality and sort of like what you'd like to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're picking like your main bending, it's gonna be either fire or air for you.
Fire, air. Okay.
Air fits more with like your goofy side, but I think the monks fuck around too much.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So I gotta pick fire for you.
Yeah. It'd be more control. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
you can't.
You'd
can't
be the
throw that shit
Iroh in
around.
this situation, not the
Leave
early
from
Zuko.
divine.
Just chill as shit.
Sad as shit.
Sad as shit.
Sad as shit.
Super depressed.
All right. Well, for you, I will straight up feed into your ego for this one.
Yes.
And I will fully say that you are earthbending. I
Yes.
don't know what would fit better. Definitely not water. Not for the fact of saying like you're not flexible and that you don't form to shape. But simply for the fact of earthbending because you are solid, straight to the point.
Yeah, I really do like just being there.
And there's straight up a character in Korra that you almost perfectly resemble without a beard. And
you talking about Bolin?
Is that his name? I think it is.
The younger brother?
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly who I'm thinking of. It's like, without a beard, that's just
It's been
you.
like 4
That's you
years
in the
since I've
show.
seen that show.
That is you in the show. That's who it is.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
He does eventually get lava bending too, so hell yeah.
Damn.
Alright, so we gotta go through our this is just for us, pretty much, because I doubt most people would know our friends.
Okay.
So quick as can be, Hess. What do you think his should be? Like sub-bending, what it is.
Sub-bending. Okay. I would say... Oh, man. I would say combustion.
Damn, I was thinking that too.
Really?
I
was thinking combustion because he has that personality of like, or just not like just a general personality, but it's like we play like board games and all that stuff. Like,
Oh, he's quick to kill.
Yeah, he's quick to kill, or there's a secret weapon. That's what it is, and it is straight up like when I say secret weapon, he's leading with it. Like, it is straight up like, it's the one scene of like when you first see combustion in Avatar, or it was like Korra when it showed up, like where you literally just see this man and he's like, ha, what the fuck is that thing on his forehead? And then just a fucking cliff explodes. Like, that is literally Hess. Like, that is how he would show up in that show.
Yeah.
Like, there wouldn't be any like water dancing or like him flying through the air to go somewhere. No, it's straight up just be a fucking explosion of a cliff.
He's the guy who just brought a rifle. Is just like, no, I'm just gonna shoot you.
Yeah, nah, I'm just gonna shoot. Yeah, straight up the Indiana Jones because he was feeling sick.
Yeah, it's just
And just wasn't feeling the scene, so he just shot the guy who had the sword. That is strictly what it would be.
Oh god. Okay. I'm trying to go different, but you picked the one I was thinking.
Okay.
So give me a second. Let me think.
You're good. Are you still going for Hess or are you going for something else?
Yeah, I'm still going for
Okay.
Hess. We can't.
No,
I don't
no,
want to
I
do
know,
the same
I know.
one twice.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta pull
I think I want to go metal bending then.
Okay.
Not for protection because it can tear shit if you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like later on in that show, metal benders were not making armor and just pulling shit out of the ground. They were full on bending that shit to do what they want, and I think that fits Hess pretty well.
Okay. That's a good answer. I like that.
All right, Chloe,
Bloodbending.
bloodbending.
Absolutely.
I for a different reason completely, I can't think of something better for her.
No. And it is not strictly the fact of like, I don't know. There's something about like enough D&D has taught me bloodbending. Like that is what that is. That's my only answer.
Enough interactions with her
Yeah.
has taught you bloodbending.
Enough interactions between D&D, video games, and magic, strictly for the fact that most of her magic is vampires. Anytime we play D&D, something horrible is happening, but she's all for it. Like straight up bloodbending is the only thing I can think of for that.
Yeah,
Okay, so
fully agree.
I don't think there's any other explanation for that one. That is strictly just bloodbending. Which is funny because she hated that answer when I told her that before you walked in. I was like,
All right,
yeah, you're
okay.
bloodbending.
Then besides the absolutely agreed.
Well, it's like, I don't think she hated it.
Honestly, we both agree it's perfect.
Yes.
So, let's both come up with our second picks for her.
Okay, that's
It's going to
fair.
be far down the list for me because I genuinely believe it's perfect.
Second pick. I don't. What do we got here?
You have to look through.
Let's look through this. Okay, metal bending, blood bending, which I already know that. Lightning bending, lava bending, healing, combustion, seismic sense, flying.
Lava.
Yeah, I go lava. I can see it. Because it's kind of like, if you get pissed.
It's the most controlled danger you can get.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're just a walking volcano.
Yeah, which is fucking terrifying. Yeah, no, that's all. That's the only explanation I have for that one. It's just a walking volcano.
Alright.
Alright, so we're going through everyone?
We don't have to go through everyone. We could do like 2 more.
2 more, okay. What about Corey?
Corey?
Yeah. What do you think, Corey?
Lightning.
Think lightning.
I gotta think lightning.
Why lightning?
Different from you.
Okay.
Corey has always been straight to the point in what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty earthbender, but metal bending doesn't quite work because I feel like he would want the more destructive option.
Yeah, I can see that.
And he's a pretty straightforward person, so the ability to just point and shoot lightning seems pretty easy.
Yeah, I can see him liking that. I could see him doing that. I actually wasn't thinking lightning for this one. I was thinking Corey would probably be more metal bending.
I like that.
Like kind of like the Foreman shape and just like pull it out of nowhere. Like strictly, like I could see him just straight up making armor out of it.
That'd be
and
cool.
like
That'd be pretty cool though.
Like him just full on just running into battle, like formed from the metal that he formed, and he's just moving it as he moves. That's what I would see. It's just a straight up tank.
I can agree with that one. That one's pretty good.
All right, one more. Who are you thinking? I thought Corey.
Okay, let's go with.
Said Hess. Said Chloe.
Let's go with your brother Tyler.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking Tyler.
I have to look.
Back to the list. I don't know too much about flying. Flying is very bland. Like
Flying was very bland in the show.
I was like, it seems like a very bland.
You want to know how you got the ability to fly? You had no attachment to the earth. So you literally just he got the ability to fly when all of his teammates died.
Oh.
So then he just jumped off something and flew away. But in the actual show, well, not the actual show, it's a theory that people came up with, but I love it completely. The reason the original Airbenders lost the ability to fly is because they discovered the Sky Bison, and they became best friends. So they lost the ability to fly,
strictly because...
But the Bisons became their ability to fly.
I love that. That's great.
It's absolutely adorable, and I love it.
So, okay, well, off of that, Tyler's definitely not a flying person. But what I would say is... Hello, kitty. What I would say...
Sky Jail.
Sky Jail. What I would say is... I think So he's definitely not seismic sense, because if you look at Tyler and you're like, hey, Tyler, he won't look at you. He has no awareness towards someone saying his name.
that doesn't work either.
No. It is strictly like, hey, Tyler, look at this. And he will just continue doing whatever he's doing for several minutes and not pay attention to you. And then as soon as you put your phone away, he's like, yeah? And I'm like, I would say Tyler's a lava bending. I'd put Tyler as a lava bending. So,
okay.
Kind of onto what we were saying about a walking volcano. For Tyler, it's different. Because I would say, like, he has that strength there. But he can turn it off and on like a light switch. Like, strictly for the fact that it was like, we're just hanging out, watching a basketball game, relaxing, like, joking around. Like, it was like, Maddie was cheering. My little sister Maddie was cheering while we were watching. So we were just watching it to watch it. Afterwards, he just like walked up and he's like, hey Josh, watch this, touch rim. Like, it, like just full on like, what the fuck? Like, this man's like 5'2". Just full on jumps up, touches the rim, comes back down. No problem. No aches in his knees. He's also younger, but like, I was like, okay. There's also a photo of him in my mother's living room of him jumping over someone's head to catch a ball who is twice his size. So it's strictly for the fact of being absolutely, like, out of nowhere.
Alright. I fully agree with you on that one. That's pretty good. With that, you kind of made me doubt my choice.
Oh.
So now I have two options.
Okay.
Lightning or blood.
Ooh.
Lightning, because I was thinking of his absolute fucking energy.
Okay, yeah.
And I just
that.
feel like that fits pretty well in the fact that he just seems to keep going.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
But now I'm thinking bloodbending, because goddamn does that man move his own body. And he loves fucking with people.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the amount he fucks with, like, he'll just punch you to punch you. He'll fuck with Tegan all the time. He pisses him off.
He'll just fucking throw around his cat, and cats fucking love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They love him for it. They love him for his bloodbending abilities.
Exactly.
So this one's kind of relevant. New Year's resolutions. I should have this one done by the time New Year's comes around.
Do you do New Year's resolutions? Resolutions?
No.
I have never.
No, I've never done a New Year's resolution. Maybe once, and it was like for a school project, and I bullshitted the whole thing. Of like,
never serious about it.
Like, it was like the most nostalgic, or not nostalgic. That's not the right word. Like the most overused.
You know, like lose weight.
Yeah, lose weight, get fit,
diet,
eat better, Toyota, like shit like that. So this was a small New Year's resolution that also segues into another topic I'm going to talk about. So, one of my New Year's resolutions was record more for the podcast. That's the first one.
That had to be a New Year's resolution for you.
Yeah, it had to be. Well, it's because it's like, I love editing, and I love doing this stuff, and like just talking. Plus, it's like, strictly for this moment when it was like no one wanted to play Magic, so we did this. That's why I wanted to do it. Because then it's like, it's another reason than just like our friends getting together to play 2 or 3 games of Magic for literally 6 hours instead of like going out to a movie or going putt golfing. I'm saying things we've never done before, except for the movies.
We have done all those things. What are you talking about?
We've went putting?
Yeah.
Where did we go?
Well, this is when we went to Fun City, didn't we? I remember playing putt golf with you. I don't remember where.
I was gonna say, did we?
Yeah.
Maybe with me, maybe just me and you, but definitely not like the group.
I don't think it was just me and you, because I'm...
Well, like...
Unless you invited me with your family. With Dave.
With a day. It would be Jared on day. Mini golf. Oh, that'd be a dope fucking... This is why I can never have a girlfriend. My first date would be straight up mini golf or like Fun City.
You cannot beat what I did. You cannot fail worse than I did.
What?
We'll talk about that.
Didn't you go to like... Wasn't it the hot air balloon thing? Was that not the first?
That was yes. But got me.
Callie,
Oh shit!
get away from Jared.
You got hooked claws there. No. Setting was fine.
Okay.
I am a dumbass, and I fully will accept that because I'm. Damn! You lashed straight from my foot.
Callie,
We had a nice.
get away from Jared.
We had a nice time. We went around, talked, got something to eat. When we went to the hot air balloon, because it was so hot, they started early, and by the time we got there, they were deflating all the balloons.
Oh. Did you not? Ow, fuck. God damn. She's attacking the shit out of me.
When we were out,
Oh, she farted. Fuck. Oh my god, that smells.
You were
Holy
leaned
shit.
over too.
Oh god, that's fucking bad.
You went around.
Callie, get away.
You went around and came
Holy shit.
back.
She came all the way around the fucking table to attack you. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Callie,
I'm gonna pick you
treat
up
your
and just
godfather
cuddle
correctly.
you. I'm gonna pick you up and just cuddle you so you stop.
I don't even want to know where Bubba is. Bubba's probably licking his balls somewhere.
He's got to be in the box somewhere.
Oh, yeah, he's probably asleep in the box.
But
All right, what were we saying?
So-
what were we talking about?
so we decided to just sit and talk for a while, and we had a nice time.
Mm-hmm.
Then it started raining, so we sat and talked some more because she didn't want to get out to her car because it was raining.
Fair enough.
To which my dumbass proceeds to show her the song "Jort Storm," and then the song "Red Flags," which is about a first date in which the woman loves the movie Human Centipede. Now,
Uh-huh.
I know what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am a dumbass. And she has given me shit for that every date since, and I fully know I deserve it.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
You don't? Because I
okay,
do.
okay. My music choice, I don't. If I got into a woman's car and that was their first song.
It wasn't first song. We've been showing.
Oh, okay. So it's just
We've
like
been
you've been going back and
this
forth.
was. We had built up to that. We didn't start with that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
But it's still one
I'd
of those things
start
that I
with that.
definitely shouldn't have been. I definitely shouldn't have been on the list.
I would have probably. I don't know. There's probably too much thought I've put into it because it's like my music choice. I'm everywhere. Like you can't play something I probably haven't heard before. At least the genre. Like now, if you go something that's not English, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But like to country, to rock, alternative, pop, funk, 80s, 60s, 40s.
Mongolian throat singing.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. But it's like I've heard a little bit Callie, don't you dare. She's wagging her tail like she's gonna bounce. Watch this shit.
At least she's facing away from my foot.
You're right. Well, anyway, but she's not looking to her.
She's looking up.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna jump over to mine. I was scared. But it's like
It's only a problem with somebody
I
else.
put too much thought into like if someone asked me to go on a date that night, like where would I turn to? What songs? And I feel like my safest option is Maroon 5.
That's a pretty safe
Like
option.
like pretty like now I'm not talking like One More Night like Maroon 5. Like I'm talking like maybe like Payphone or like
They have a lot
Sugar.
of good
Sugar's a
jams.
good one. Sugar's calm.
Sugar's calm.
Sugar, like something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, but it's like if I just like clicked onto like a playlist and just click play all, like they'd be like, "What are we listening to?" And I'd be like, "What do you mean? It's like this song from this movie." And they're like, "No. Before it was just Katy Perry. The one before that was country. What the fuck are we listening to?" And it's like, and I'm like, "Oh shit." So like I genuinely had that thought on my way back from work today. Because I just clicked play all on like my normal average car ride playlist, which is literally the name. And it's just a mix of songs that I heard that week or a couple weeks ago that I was like, huh, that's a good song. Just added it to the list, not counting what the genre is.
You fucking goddamn.
No, but I don't know. That's what I do on a first date is like I feel like a sense of music is the biggest thing. I remember I told you without knowing your girlfriend at all, I remember the first thing I told you was when she got in the car, if you were gonna go pick her up for the date and you were gonna get her in the car, to subtly have the podcast playing in the background of the radio. And then if she asked, like, what are we listening to?
God, no, I didn't
You'd
do
be
that.
like, oh, we're listening to the radio. But then it's like you and me. And she'd be like, whoa. But then, like, immediately after that thought, I was like, that's a horrible idea.
Yes.
And that's such a weird way to introduce yourself and one of your best friends.
Yeah, that is definitely a horrible way to start.
Mm-hmm.
Got her away from my feet, finally. I just picked her up.
Yeah, now she's just purring. But anyway. Okay. Oh, that's what we were on. We were on New Year's resolutions. How did we get here?
We walked around.
We did. Oh, because Kylie was attacking us, and then...
It kind of changed it.
Yeah, and then we went back to the girlfriend topic. Hi, catties. Anyway. New Year's resolutions. Oh, record more for the podcast. That was the biggest one for me. My next one is try to make going to the gym full time besides work. So that kind of falls into like your stereotypical, but like I've really been trying. Like it is like it's hard. Like it's not easy.
I've been dieting, and that's about it for me.
I wish I could be doing that, but it's like
I've gotten weak as shit.
my
So weak. My arms are deflated.
like my love for vegetables is spread thin. It's like you gotta make it like I gotta figure out recipes to
You
get it
didn't
down.
like vegetables but when you started, so...
No, at all, not at all. But I had a really good like cheesy broccoli rice bake for Thanksgiving. Holy shit, it was the best broccoli I've ever had. Like it was like full on sprouts in this thing. Like they weren't cut up in bits. They were a sprout. But I don't know if it was the cheese, which was probably the cheese, or if it was the rice they used. But all of it together fucking tasted great.
You're gonna have to make a lot of fried rice, apparently, just so you can eat some vegetables.
Mm-hmm. I used to do that. I did chicken fried rice, and then I did some like oven baked cut up chicken with oh my god, I did hot sauce of all things.
That's good though.
It was good. It wasn't Tabasco. I like Tabasco, but my favorite is sriracha. I love sriracha sauce. But what I didn't know right now is that they're actually on a decline. Like they can't grow like the chili plant or whatever that they use for making it.
Really?
Yeah. So you always find sriracha ketchup, which is like the Heinz brand of it that paired with sriracha, because they can't make enough to make their own bottle. So they paired it with ketchup. Which is kind of cool. I don't know how...
Improvise, adapt, overcome, I guess.
I guess. Improvise, adapt, and come, but...
Come.
Come.
Microwave noise.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. But it's like, I love sriracha. But if you want to buy a normal bottle of sriracha, at least on Amazon from my location right now, because it's the only thing I can find, you're going to spend like $30 for a bottle.
What?
Like a single bottle is like $30 because that's how spread thin they are. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. Also, speaking of recording more for the podcast, one of my last New Year's resolution that I came up with, isn't that sad? My last New Year's resolution I came up with was the reason why I asked you what you're doing on February 23rd. Insert actual date if that's wrong. February 23rd. I want to record more on my personal channel and record my day of trip to Magic Con in Chicago.
There's a magic convention
In Chicago, February 23rd. I have a 1-day pass for Saturday. It's like...
How much is the pass?
It's like $50-$60.
God damn.
But it's not bad.
But that's just to get in.
Yes, and you get a cool little, like, thing. Yeah, like
you're miming it on an audio podcast.
Yeah, it's a
lanyard.
Yes, lanyard. Yeah, you get a lanyard with like a little thing that says "Welcome" or something, or MagicCon.
Okay.
I get a zip-up hoodie that says MagicCon on it.
Okay, you actually get things.
Yep.
I'm more interested now.
It was a gift for Christmas, so I didn't pay for it.
Okay, so we don't get that.
Nope, I think the zip-up hoodie was separate.
Okay.
I think it was separate. You get a free counter spell, which is a full border of a guy holding a scroll who looks pissed off, and he's like, ugh.
They give you a counter spell card
for showing up to tell you to get the fuck out of Chicago.
Counter spell. You paid money. You don't get to be here.
You don't get to be. We counter spell it. If they hold it up to me like, okay, here you go, I'm walking away. Like it'll be like, what the? I'll be like, you counter spelled me. And they'll be like, dude, I'm just some guy. I don't know what the fuck this is. I got paid to be here.
I work here.
Yeah, sir, I work here. I don't understand the lore of magic. That's just a card, but... You get a counter spell. And that's it.
So you spend $60 to be there.
Yeah. Well, it's a convention, so you can go around, you can talk to people, you can meet people.
And it will cost you money to get anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Comic-Con.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is that you can sign up for events while you're there.
Okay, this is getting more tasteful. I'm accepting this more.
So, all the events range from $10 to the most expensive, which is $120, which there's only one that costs that much for Saturday. And it's called Commander and Cocktails. Reason why is that they serve you a cocktail. Or if you're not over the age of 21, you get a mocktail, which I'm assuming is like not a cocktail.
It's just as alcoholic. They just say it's not.
Yeah. And what you do is that you get like 23 packs of Magic.
And you make a commander deck there.
Uh-huh. On the spot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But you get to play a max of 6 matches. Max. Within a 4 to 6 hour time frame.
Okay.
I don't know how many people play. I don't know if it's 1v1 or if it's actually like a 4-player pod. But you play with that deck, and lands are included, so you get to play with as many lands as you want. You can literally run one card to find it, and then just the rest lands if you wanted to. But for each match, you can win ticks, which are basically like prize tickets. So guaranteed per match is 500 ticks. And off the one photo I found on Google Images, 600 is a booster box.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is sounding more worth it now.
Yes. But I can't remember if...
But to be there in general...
Yeah.
For all of that...
Yes.
...is $180 minimum.
If you go to the Commander and Cocktails.
Yes.
There is a $10 event called Lightning Round. Which is simply... You show up with your Commander deck, and you play.
Oh.
Like, you can show up with...
That's going to be so much worse.
You show up with whatever you want.
I get it, but I know...
You also have to think that other people are going to show... Yeah, you're going to have to show up, and other people are going to be there, too. And win or lose... If you win, you obviously get, like, 1,000 ticks. You lose, you get, like, 400. But it's $10 in. But it's also, like, 2 to 3 hours, or, like, 4 hours, or whatever to play.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like best of one. Hence the reason why it's called Lightning Round. There's another one. This one's kind of fun. This one's called Omniscience Draft. So you get a pre-release kit of the newest set, which is Murderers at Karlov Manor. They have not released anything about the set. Other than the fact that it is like Clue. That's the set.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Uh-huh. But
you have to play a game of Clue while you play a game of Magic.
There is an event that you have to do that, is that you're playing Clue while playing Magic.
And if you lose the game of Clue, you lose the fucking game.
If you get called out, you get
called out as the murderer, you lose the fucking game.
To eliminate each other player, you reshuffle cards and continue playing Clue as you play Magic. So you either kill them or you call them out.
That's
But
A new way to instantly die.
but also, she was like clawing into your pants. Like she's
Couldn't feel
not
it.
letting go.
Couldn't feel it, so it's
I
okay.
just think she's really comfy.
I can tell.
There's one also called the Omniscience Draft. I want to do this one. So you get a pre-release kit, like you normally do for a pre-release. Sorry for all the nerds that aren't listening to this. Realize I just went on this giant magic tangent, like I was normally.
I know, but I've been criticizing you enough.
Yeah. Well, Omniscience Draft is you get a pre-release kit, or you just get like a bunch of packs, and you use those cards. Or no, it's an Omniscience Draft, so it's a draft. So you would open a pack, take one card out of it, put it into a pile, and pass the rest of your pack. And the whole table does it until there's no cards left of like either 2 or 3 packs. And then you make a deck out of that. So basically you're drafting cards that you think are going to work together in a deck. And then you'll have leftovers, which is like, I think like 8 cards or something. And you'll throw lands in there and you'll play it. Well, it's called Omniscience Draft, if you don't know what the card Omniscience is. Omniscience costs like 7 colorless mana and 4 blue. Or like 3 blue mana. For an enchantment that says you can cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. So, hence the name, you start the game with it.
Oh.
You start the game with not an enchantment, but an emblem. Emblems cannot be removed from the game unless you kill the player. So each player starts with an emblem that is called Omniscience that says you can cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. Or tap the emblem and add Wooburg, which is just 1 color of each. So it's like if you have to activate an ability, if it needs mana, you can activate it. But realistically, you could run a whole deck that doesn't have lands.
Okay, it'd just be card draw and throwing shit.
Yep. But your max hand size is 3. You start the game with 3.
Okay.
But it's also like $10 to get into it.
That does sound pretty fun.
I thought that sounded fun because it's like you're not playing, like you can be playing to win, but it's just whoever gets the coolest shit first. Like there's not going to really be any big combo pieces. It's going to be, oh, I got a 10 drop. It's a 10-10 turn 1. And then if you're playing at 20 life, oh, you're dead. Like strict, that
2
is,
turns.
yep, that is what it's going to be.
Unless you got some insta-kill bullshit.
Yeah. So there's some fun stuff about that. But the thing is that I need to find a camera. I wanted to use my phone, because that's what most people do. But Gary actually has a GoPro that he doesn't use. So I'm going to be that guy.
You're going to be the guy with a GoPro.
I'm going to be the guy with a GoPro on like a little tripod.
And then you'll have a little, like, chest vest, so when you're playing, you can...
Oh,
hook
son
it
of
to
a
your-
bitch. Oh, do I got to do that?
No, I was kidding.
That'd be
Don't
cool.
actually do that.
You know how cool that'd be?
I didn't think you'd take the idea seriously.
I saw it the other day at Target. I know where to find it. I might think about it.
It's a thing?
It is a thing.
Oh, God.
I don't know how the audio is on that, though. Like, the audio on a GoPro? Because there's no mic. It's just open.
Yeah. It's
So, like,
not going to
it'd
be
be
the
open
best.
to the whole convention.
Yes. That's the reason why you see convention scrolls. It's usually just music over it.
You're right. Well, and, like, there are some of them talking, but, like, there's microphones on their cameras. GoPros don't
They
have mics.
have microphones.
Yes, but GoPros don't have it.
Yes. So they're
Yeah.
usually recording their audio separately.
Yeah. I don't have a way to do that. Unless I bought, like, a small, like, portable mic.
I have a way to do that, but I don't think I'd be able to get permission for a convention on that one.
Oh, is that that's the one that we use for
The original
no.
one.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't try to ask that. That thing's too expensive for me to mess with.
Yeah. That's just how it's going to be on that one.
Yeah. Well, that's my New Year's resolutions. Jaren, what do you got?
I told you, I don't do New Year's resolutions.
But you gotta have something.
I got nothing.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Don't want to make money. Don't want to.
That's a general.
You don't want to put. You don't want to put a Minecraft bed
Nothing
next to
that
your
I-
girlfriend's bed in Minecraft.
Nothing that I am going like New Year, new me. I got to do this. I already started.
Damn, that's hard. That goes hard. That's some burn the boat shit right there. You ever heard that?
No.
Burn the boats. It's a saying that I keep getting like motivational TikToks all the time.
Okay.
And one of them was like, inspirational quote of the day. And then like you scroll over and then it's like,
You can come in the sink, but don't sink in the cum.
But one of them, God damn it, one of them was burn the boats, and it was like meaning of burn the boats, and it's to leave everything to get something you want. And I was like,
Damn.
and I'm like, fuck me. I was like, what are other people going through? I'm like, dude, I wouldn't risk my job or my career or my friends for a bag of pizza rolls. Like, I know it's more to it than just that, but it's like, oh god, I can't remember the exact quote, but it's like, if you were like, it's to basically give everything or have nothing, or not, but not like give everything. It's like to like give everything you got to have something you want, or have nothing at all, or like or like have the chance to sacrifice everything you have,
Yeah, I don't.
or get to your dreams. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, that's hard as shit. But you know,
Do
like,
not go for my feet again.
but it's like, that's like too hard of a saying. Like, that's some Spider-Man shit of like,
Yeah, that's.
or like
that's,
Batman. Like, you already lost everything, so you're like, fuck it, I am vengeance.
Yeah, that's going too hard. That's scorched earth in the terms of endearment. Yeah. What else you got?
Let's see. Scrolling down the list. Let's check through the book real quick. Some ASMR for you. It's the ASMR video.
No.
Here, let me check the book real quick. It's not coming up very well.
Yeah,
Thank goodness.
this is not going to come out well when you're trying to do ASMR.
Ah, here we go.
This is not an ASMR mic.
The last thing to talk about. This is the last topic.
Okay.
And this topic can get pretty deep. I'm not going to go very deep on it, but I know you will. It's not a butthole. Callie, stop yelling at us.
Okay.
Dreams.
Okay.
What do you think of dreams? Like, just in general. Like, you fall asleep. Do you have dreams very much lately?
Lately?
Mhm.
Not many.
Or like anything that's like stuck out to you lately?
I had a dream I took a bite of an apple and all my teeth came out.
Oh, I don't like that.
You
my
know, like
my
when-
brain is gonna put that there tonight and be
Oh,
like,
I have that dream every so often. I hate it.
Oh,
It's because I had when I was little, I had braces.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always slightly afraid that I'm gonna need them again. Even though I am very diligent, brush my teeth constantly, and wear my retainers, because something you don't realize, a lot of the time when you get braces, they just go, hey, for the rest of your life, you have to wear a retainer when you sleep.
Oh.
Or else your teeth are going to go back to where they were. So, with that constant thought in my head, since I am very diligent and choose to wear my retainers, the one thought I have is, what if you just lose them all?
Oh, I hate that. I don't like that. It's like,
Yeah.
you saying biting an apple and losing all of your teeth. I can feel it. I can feel
no,
the
no,
apple.
it's not painful in any way. It's sort of like when you have your, like, you know you're about to lose a tooth. Like, you ever just left a tooth to go? Like when you had baby teeth.
Yeah, like you're not
you
fighting
didn't
it. It
try
gets
to-
so loose that it just comes out.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Yep,
It's like
there's
if your teeth went from sturdy to like I can bite this apple to suddenly all of them were that.
Oh, ooh. In a weird way, it was almost satisfying to think about at first, but like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like,
don't imagine
I don't
it
like
as
I don't
like your
it.
teeth. Imagine it as like blades of grass that are just pop, pop, pop.
I don't like that.
Except all in one when you open your mouth.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Or I have dreams where it's one that I always hate is I had a dream. I was like half asleep, so I was in my bed, which didn't help waking up. But, so the dream was me in my bed, laying down, face down on the pillow, looking at the other side of my bed, when a giant spider, like something that shouldn't exist in our state, crawls up and is just on my bed. So, in my sleep, my first response is, I have to smash this fucking thing. I have to smash this thing.
Yeah.
So I woke up punching a pillow on the other side of my bed, but because it was dark and I was making contact with...
Dude, what is this?
But because it was dark and I was making contact with something, my brain fully was just like, that's still a spider, keep going. So I woke up swinging, and I kept punching that thing until I was like, wait, this is too soft.
You're like, wait a minute, that's not moving anymore. It's also way too soft to be dead.
So eventually, when I snapped out of it, I turned on my lights and I was like, "Oh, I was going a couple ring rounds with my fucking pillow, just pulling haymakers into my pillow."
Jesus, how recent was this?
The spiders one was a long time ago. Every so often, I have scary spider dreams. Last one was me in my basement, where I basically there was one spider, and I tried to stomp it, and it couldn't stomp it. It was too strong.
Could you
I stomped on it. It held me, and then it screamed for help, and then a bunch of spiders came out. And I was like, well, I can't kill one of them, so I'm fucked.
I forgot how arachnophobic you are. I know I see spiders and I'm like, ew, if they're big enough, and I'm like, I won't fuck with it. But I straight up forgot that you genuinely do not like spiders.
I am not a full arachnophobe. Mm-hmm. I can see spiders. I can be patient. I have to remind myself when I see spiders they're doing good. By killing everything else.
Oh, yeah, I do that. I do that with, Daddy Longlegs.
That's something I have to specifically look at them and go, he is doing a good job. Leave him alone. He's not fucking with you. I have to remind myself that, or else I will instinctively leave the room and find something to kill it with, because I don't want to be near it.
That's fair.
Oh gosh, you found my hand, you motherfucker.
Callie, stop attacking Jaren.
Anywho, I'll go over a happier dream I've had. Fuck, you actually leaped for my hand that time. I kept it away from you.
She jumped.
But, a dream that has a happier ending.
Okay.
Alright, start with because I have occasionally had dreams that basically I get to see both halves of, what could happen on two separate nights. I have the same dream again, but something else, but it ends differently. Not gonna worry about that. Sounded like gunshots. This is gonna be edited out, and we're just gonna continue my story. But
I would say there's a
future Josh.
Yeah.
We just heard 3 what sounds like gunshots from far away.
I was like, I didn't hear any glass break, and I didn't hear any thud, so I know I didn't hit the house.
Yeah.
But that straight up, that is 100%
I'm assuming
what that
this
was.
section is gonna get edited out, and we're just gonna continue with my story.
Yep, I go yell at him.
You just fired 3 times. You think 4 is going to change it?
I catch him.
You can't catch a bullet. You will catch it, but...
oh, yeah, you'll catch it in your abdomen and your shoulder and your neck.
Yeah.
It'll go straight through.
Clean kill. You'll just be listed as Filipino.
Full of holes, that's what.
Holes. Fuck. Alright. So, one of the dreams I had is how do I describe this dream? Because it's been a while. It's
been a while.
You know, in apocalypse shows where it's definitely been years, cities crumbling, and there's plants growing everywhere?
Yeah.
So, in this dream, it's everything looks like that, but it's obviously just happened. So it's shit's crumbling, there's plants everywhere, so it's nice and luscious and green. and we're above it all, and like I'm with a group of people above everything on this like bridge, not specific, like an overpass basically.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely a road, but it's way higher than most of the buildings. So it is while we're on this road that somebody at the back of the group while we're walking yells wolves.
Oh shit.
So of course everybody starts running, and I am included in that. At the end of this overpass is like a fucking tree. Like a full ass like tree encompassing everything, and we're all like, we gotta climb that fucking tree.
Mm-hmm.
So I was one of the first of the tree. Instead of climbing up, I sat at the bottom and let everybody go up before me. I let everybody go up before me. And I was the very last one up. I'm just trying to get her to stop biting individual toes. Ow!
I know, sorry.
So when we finally got up, I was the last one, and I went to grab the tree. I got one foot up, grabbed for the next branch, and then something grabbed my foot. I look behind me. It's a bunch of fucking wolves.
Oh.
And the way the first dream ended is that I couldn't hold on, and I got fucking pulled back, and then I woke up.
Mm-hmm.
And I did the dream, and then like a few nights later, or like even a year, because I always thought about that dream, it happened again. Same exact dream. Like from the very, like on this destroyed bridge, somebody yells wolves, we start running for a tree. Looks exactly the same. I even see exactly where I was going to grab before I got grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
And so I expected it. I got my foot grabbed, looked back, kicked once, grabbed the other branch, and started climbing. And I woke up feeling so accomplished.
You're like, yeah, I did it.
I don't know why. I felt like I did something right in a fucking dream.
So you have like almost like a dream where this is almost like a continuous dream, like, but you keep going back to that spot and improving on what you did or didn't do.
Like I got to redo it, and I was really happy about getting to actually survive.
I'm glad you have cool dreams. So you said this happened recently, or like there's a couple years?
These are dreams I think about now.
Oh, okay.
Like my dreams are usually just weird, and like I wake up going, "What the fuck?" And then by the time I've gotten dressed, had a shower, I'm like, "What was I dreaming about?" I don't remember.
That's fair. Oh yeah.
How about you? I know we talked about we got the full spectrum of like weird, cool, and just what the fuck for me.
Yeah. So recently I've been actually having quite a bit of dreams. That's what brought me onto this topic. But one dream that I had, this is probably like the most basic, but this is about what it is now. I had a dream. I woke up and it was like, so mind you, I normally wake up at like 6:30 or so, get up, get a shower, get food, leave for work by like 7:19. So there's just a general time frame for when I leave. But usually it's like 7:25 like it was today. It's just, I was slower. So there was like a couple weeks ago, I woke up and it was 6 a.m. and I was full of energy. I felt great. I felt alive. I got up, got my clothes, took the greatest shower ever, performed a concert in the shower. Like, not like an actual concert, like just straight up just sitting in the shower.
Like a regular wake up.
Yeah, like a normal wake up. Like, yeah, you just said good morning. Open up the shower curtains, look down, look at the time. It's like 6:15. I'm like, I got plenty of time. Still in the shower, wait a little bit, open up the shower. It's 7:20. All right, now it's probably time to get out of the shower. Get out of the shower, get dressed, go to the kitchen, look in the freezer, make some waffles. Like, I'm sitting there, like, I'm watching a video on my phone, cooking waffles. And as I'm sitting there eating the waffles, I'm sitting there, like, just eating them. I'm watching YouTube on my phone, and it's like 7:10. And as I'm eating these waffles, I'm like, all right, yeah, it's almost time to go. And as I had that thought, I hear a sound. And it's like doot, 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 doot. Now, if you're wondering, that is absolutely the Power Rangers like
Is that
theme
your
song.
ring? Is that your alarm?
That's my alarm clock.
Oh no!
So I hear doot 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 doot, and I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? And I pick up my phone, and I'm like, my alarm's not going off. What's that noise? So then,
You have the experience of the Matrix there.
as I blink, I am back in bed. Phone is the exact distance from my head as I was looking at it as my dream. It's 7:10 and I'm late.
Oh my god!
Like, I was like, fuck. Got up, put on clothes, no waffles, no drink, out the door. That was like my morning.
Oh man!
And I was like, how fucked up? Like, I was like, dude, that was a good morning. I went to work with a headache that morning because I didn't have food. And I was like, how fucked up is that? Like, those are the dreams I'm having where my body's just like, like my subconscious is straight up just like, you thought you woke up early for work today.
Don't worry, you didn't, buddy.
Yeah. So I have a list here of dreams, and that was one of the ones that like I remembered the most. Some of these I don't really remember because it's like after like 36 hours, if you don't write it down, your brain literally forgets it.
Yeah.
But some of these I can remember. That was like the biggest one. That was the biggest one that I was like, huh. Oh, here's a dream. Oh, I don't know if you remember this. There was one time we had talked about dreams before. Oh, man. Thank you. That spiked. Holy shit. Just look at that. The waveforms these are like actually normal. Those are the big ones. I haven't made it to where it looks like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was a dream that you told me about before. And you were straight up like, yeah, as a kid, I've had multiple dreams where angels would approach me.
I've had dreams where I've seen dead people. I don't remember the angel thing, but that could be just because I don't remember.
Okay. So I remember you told me that, like, you had dreams of, like, angels visiting you in your sleep. And I wrote this down because I remembered that you told me that. And I looked it up, and apparently that is a sign of you almost dying in your sleep.
Yes! Add it to the list of times I've almost died.
Yes. And on top of that, of almost dying in your sleep, I had a very interesting
I have a
dream.
lot of dreams where I fall. That's a lot of my dreams.
I hate those. I hate those
Then
dreams.
I wake up and I'm like, fuck!
Yeah, because like
I knew I could have grabbed that
you
ledge.
wake up falling. Oh, there's not even a ledge for me. It is just straight up like abyss, and
It's
you're falling.
always like it's always like something happens, pushes me, does something, and I'm falling. But I'm always like close enough to try, and it always pisses me off when I wake up because I'm like, fuck, I missed.
Damn it! If I was just my arm was an inch longer, I could have reached it.
If I would have stretched for it, I would have got it. Damn it.
So I had a dream. So I wrote this down. I'm somewhat remembering this dream as I'm reading this. All I have written down is dream about going on a date, waking up, and then refusing to kiss them, and that's why I woke up. So if I remember this dream correctly, it was the fact that I went on a date with someone. It wasn't someone I knew, or like I knew before, and none of us knew them. It was only me. It was only me and this woman in the whole dream, other than like background characters. Like,
Okay.
like we went to like I picked her up from her house, went to a restaurant. Oh shit!
What?
Those are the cops showing up to.
I think we did hear gunshots.
Those were full on, yeah.
I
the
think
fact-
we did actually hear gunshots.
But-
There are police on the other side of the street.
Yeah, like we're okay. So, for podcast listeners, we're looking at the window next to our couch that we're sitting on. There are full on like 3 or 4 police cruisers down the road, like in the direction of hearing those gunshots. So, 100% those were gunshots that should not have been fired. But anyway, what the dream was that I went on this date with this girl, like most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And the more we went on the date, the more I got this like eerie feeling about the date. Like it was almost too perfect. And then, as the date went on, I went to go take her back to her house. And the more, like, she talked, the more sinister it turned.
Okay. Wait, so, like, evil? Or just, like,
Well, like,
genuinely unnerving? Like, was
Like,
she doing anything that's, like, genuinely...
it was, like, kind of like a stroking of the hair. Like, almost... Not
like,
like
if you
not
could
like
hear
it,
the background music in the horror movie kind of thing?
Yes, it's exactly what it was.
Okay.
But she looked fine. But, like, there was nothing, like, she wasn't, like, there was no, like, it wasn't,
But you
like...
were hearing the violin sting, and you're just like, oh, fuck no!
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck that. This is, like, the demon or something. And then, throughout the whole thing, like, I had been asking, like, what her name was. And she told me that she would tell me when we get done with our date. Because she'd had to learn everything about me before my name. Or else she wouldn't go on the date.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah. So then...
You agreed to this, my man. Josh agreed to this.
Dream Josh agreed to this. Agreed to this. So I went on this date, and I took her back to her house. And as we were at the house, I pulled up to her house, walked her up to her front door, and I asked her what her name was. And she said, "My name is Death," and tried to kiss me.
Oh, fuck.
She leaned in.
Hey, buddy, you just saw an angel in your dreams, too.
She leaned in to kiss me. Like, forcefully. Like, both hands on the side of my head. And my initial response to it was to take my hands and, like, grab her arms that were on my head.
You tried to flip Death?
And moved her arms. And she missed the kiss, and I woke up. So the whole thing about it was like, I think I just avoided the kiss of death. Like straight up.
You straight up jujitsu smash Death.
Yeah. But I don't know, it was like the whole thing of like go on a date, you'll like me for who I am, but as soon as you hear my name, you'll hate it. Like, I was like, oh man, that's kind of cool.
Oh,
like,
wait. Now it sounds like she just didn't want to be rejected.
I mean, yeah, that too. But I mean, like, it's, as sad as it is, she tried to fucking kill me probably, but...
You see?
Yeah, you know?
Now I feel bad for you, jujitsu smashing Death.
Ladies.
I am scared of women.
Ladies, add in Riz noise. Add in, like, the...
I don't want to give you hope. Like, no, she actually wanted a date. It could be that she was killing you.
Yeah, no, she straight up to like that was red flags. That's what that was. Like,
oh my god!
I would have rather taken Human Centipede over that.
Oh man, that's funny. Do you remember the dream you told me about after Jan showed us fucking analog horror?
Yes. Oh my god. Okay.
Because you actually called me on that shit after you had it.
I did. So, the first time it was the first time, wasn't it? Because we showed her, like, us playing
first
a game
time
of
we
Magic.
met.
Yep, first time I met her.
Time you met her, yeah.
Yeah, first time I met her. We played a game of Magic to show her what it was. And then she showed us these videos of, what is it called?
Analog horror.
Yeah, analog horror.
Ow! You freaking took a chunk out of me, that one.
That was Bubba, that's why. Dummy. Get away from Jared. Anyway.
My feet must smell delicious.
I guess.
They keep fucking biting me.
Ooh, they smell like biscuits.
Damn.
Buttered biscuits. Anyway. So anyway, what the dream was it was analog horror, which is basically just like the belief of like shapeshifters taking the form of people you know, and then they kill you? Kind of, in a way.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
kind of like a short synopsis.
That's
of that.
a very short and sweet, to the point kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if synopsis was the right. I don't know if synopsis was the right word for that. Something like it. But anyway, what my dream was the whole dream. It was like me and you hanging out, and as soon as I saw someone that looked like me, I freaked out. And then I think that's how it started. It was something like that. It was like I saw someone who I knew wasn't here, and and then eventually turned into like this post-apocalyptic of just seeing multiple copies of people kill each other and not knowing who was who. But the fact that I was with you the whole time, I knew it was you. And then towards the end, after we had like killed most of the people that we knew were copies and were already killed by their shapeshifter clones, we both sat down on this exact couch, and you were like, "Man, I'm kind of hungry. Josh, what do you got in the fridge?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Just go ahead and pick something, and we'll start cooking it." And your first words were, "Oh, is this pizza?" And then you immediately dug in to a pizza I know has tomato sauce on it, and that's how the dream ended. Knowing that you don't like tomato sauce at all, and watching you eat a tomato sauce pizza scared the shit out of me.
You knew you were like, oh boy, I can't wait to kill this fucker.
Like, the genuine fear I had in the dream transpired to me when I woke up. Like, it was the uneasy, cold hug I felt. That's the only way I can describe that.
I like how it's so known that I don't. That
It's such a small, like, bit of information of, you don't like tomato sauce, so that's what made me not trust you. Like, that's the smallest bit of information. And that's all it took.
Let's be honest, even we about killed everybody, I'd still be like, I don't want this.
I know.
I'd be starving. I'd be like, fucking fine.
Yeah. Well,
But you would hear me audibly be like, this is the only thing. I'm fucking hungry.
yeah.
And I would complain the whole goddamn time.
All right. Well, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up. I think it's been long enough that we haven't recorded a podcast episode, and we finally got around to doing one. Work's been great. I've been working full time. You're almost graduated, aren't you? You're getting close. All right. You hear that, people? We're going to be adults, and this is how we talk. We're more concerned about our subtype for airbending and waterbending than our actual career. That's a lie. I'm just joking around. I 100% take my career seriously. But yeah. All right, Jared, anything else you want to say before we go?
Give us
I said that as if I was talking to a patient. Like, any questions, comments, or concerns before I go?
How about you give us a countdown?
I'll give us a countdown. 3,